Hi, I'm Olivia Price. I sail the 49er FX with Eliza Solly. I'm from Sydney, born and bred. I first started sailing when my older cousin Sky asked me to sail in a Manly Junior at Wallara Sailing Club. I think I was about 7 or 8, and I can tell you I hated it from the very first minute. But I guess I kept going back, so I guess there was something that I loved about it. The Manly Junior class was pretty competitive when I was about 7 to 10, but competitively as a skipper, I started racing at nationals in the Flying 11. I started in Manly Juniors and went to Flying 11s and 29ers from there. After that, I went to a couple of different match racing keel boats throughout the 4 or 5 years I was match racing. As well as the Elliott 6 obviously, and now into the 49er FX. The first event that I went to when I was in the match racing scene was the keel event in the Elliott 6 in 2009. I guess I sort of stumbled along the Olympic scene quite early. I was 16 when I went to a match racing nationals in Perth, and Michael Dunstan and a couple of others were talent scouting, and from there I became part of the squad and realised how much I wanted to continue doing the Olympic campaigning. The highlight of my career would be the London 2012 Olympics. It was the best racing I've ever done, and to come out with a silver medal is something that I'm quite proud of. For the next 10 years, I hope I am able to keep continuing on an Olympic campaign path. I've loved every minute of it so far, and I'd like to keep going for as long as I can, I think. I think the best thing about sailing and why I continue to love it at such a high level is the complexities of the sport. It's both mental and physical, and each day is a different challenge with different conditions or sailing a different boat, and I think that that challenge is something that I really thrive for. The worst thing about sailing is getting wet. I hate getting wet and I hate the water. I think my favourite venue in Australia has to be Sydney Harbour. It's so beautiful, and it's where I've done the majority of my sailing since I was a young one. My favourite place to sail in the whole world, I think, is Lake Garda. It's so beautiful with the mountains, and the fresh water makes it a nice change.